Whatever we don't understand, that's advanced. So Prabhupada was looking at his disciples, and he was seeing they're still identifying with this body. And so he said, oh, okay, I have to give this medicine. I have to give this teaching. Because they haven't got even the beginning. He was disgusted, actually. Because he had made so many sannyasis, and they all fell down. And, you know. And then he gave so many clear instructions, and they didn't follow. So he was disgusted, and he was like, look, you're just so neophyte, you're just so beginner. Listen, 2nd chapter of Bhagavad Gita. You're not even there yet. You're not even to the point of realizing you're not your body. So just hear this. And he was teaching like that. So how can these people judge Srila Prabhupada and say that they know better than he does? They're not even on the basic spiritual platform. They don't even have Brahman realization. See? Because they're not thinking. I remember, well, this is a little bit off topic, but Terence McKenna, he's actually one of my heroes. Because he dared to think about something that most people don't even think about. Consciousness, actually. But of course, his investigation was in the realm of psychedelic drugs and stuff like that. But he said, the difference between me and the hippie on the street is that we both took LSD, but then I thought about it for 5 years. That's the difference. See? So I would say the difference between me and the other devotees is that we all chant Hare Krishna, but I think about it for years. And I do whatever other research is necessary to put all the pieces together and figure out what's going on. Yeah, we chant Hare Krishna, but we also think about it. We don't just parrot the books. We research the books. And then we think independently and we come to conclusions. And for this, the other devotees want to reject us and say we're not bona fide. Why? Because we're not following the buzzwords. We're not accepting the rubber stamp philosophy of the typical devotees. We're not going along with the crowd. I've never been one to go along with the crowd. In high school, everybody was listening to Elvis Presley. I was listening to Thelonious Monk. Okay, I never went along with the crowd. And Stravinsky, like that. I mean, the kids I went to school with couldn't even pronounce Stravinsky. So, don't follow the crowd. Don't be a member of the herd. You'll never find anything valuable in there. I mean, even ordinary intellectuals know this. If you want something really good, it's going to be at least 2 standard deviations out of the peak of the bell curve. It's going to be out there. Because why? The people in general are fools. I'm sorry to say this, but it's true. They're fools because they accept the standard herd mentality, the wisdom of the crowd. They accept the wisdom of the crowd. And because they accept it, then they're misled. They're led astray. So don't accept that. Think for yourself. Use your intelligence. First of all, learn how to use your intelligence. Learn how to think for yourself. Learn how to learn. And then learn whatever you want. And then that will gradually lead you to see that your intelligence can show you things that most people never see. If you become expert at anything, you ask anybody who's competent, anyone who's expert, at something, anything. They all have this certain attitude that actually my intelligence is independent. I don't need somebody else to tell me. In fact, I'll do better if I don't follow the conventional wisdom. Because every person who is expert at anything got that way by going against the conventional wisdom. Everyone who is expert shares that experience. So once you realize that this is a steady principle, you start questioning the common wisdom about everything. And the more you do this, the more you find that the real goodies are completely outside the realm of conventional wisdom, conventional understanding. The average Joe, they can't even imagine the really good things in life. So what to speak of the ordinary things, this is also true of spiritual life and religion. What was that rascal the other day, that guy who was preaching? Sri Bhogi? Sri Bhogi? Sri Rogi? Rogi means, in Hindi, it means sick. A person who's sick is called Rogi. So if you are not really yogi, then you become bhogi, which means a sense enjoyer, and then you become rogi, sick. So anyway, Sri Rogi, he's giving this very conventional understanding of Vedic knowledge. And what is he saying? He's saying basically, just stay the way you are. You don't have to change. You don't have to do anything. You don't need to follow any rules or do any sadhana or anything like that. Just follow the crowd. Follow the wisdom of the crowd, the normal thing. Don't bother to go into it very deeply. You don't need to investigate. You don't need to think about it. Just stay the way you are. It's all right. And for this, he becomes a professional spiritual teacher, just to tell people that, oh, it's okay. You don't need to change. You don't need to work on yourself. Just relax, take it easy. It's okay. And for that, people pay him money, just because he reassures them that their following is okay. So I'm giving the exact opposite message. I'm saying whatever people in general are doing is not okay at all. It's completely wrong. It's backwards. Like one of my projects right now is I'm writing a popular book. This is Project X, Secret Project X. We have several secret projects. But this one is that I'm writing a book which has more popular appeal. And the subtitle of the introduction is, Everything You Think You Know Is Wrong. Because to the average person, this is true. Everything they think they know is actually false. They're following the big lie. They don't even recognize that there is such a thing as a big lie. They think they believe the news on the TV every day. Big mistake. So don't follow the big lie. Don't follow the crowd. Don't follow the average in anything. And you'll do better. You'll be better off. You'll be happier. You'll be stronger. You'll be more able. And you'll have more survival potential if you go against the crowd. Like, let's take the stock market, for example. In the stock market, a stock is going up and up and up, and everybody says, oh, this is a great stock, let's buy it. So they all buy it, and then what happens? Why? Because the people who are making the market, who are driving the market, they bought it when it was down. And then they get all these news stories pumping up about how great this company is, and oh, the CEO is such a great guy and everything like that. And so the stock starts going up. And in the exchanges, in the pits, the traders are trading it back and forth and pumping up the price, right? And then all these suckers buy the stock, and what do? They take their profits, and it goes down. This is the stock market. This is how it works. It's a very clever thing to take people's money. And because it's such a big, I don't want to use the word conspiracy because it's so loaded. It's such a big racket, such a big business. Everybody thinks, oh, it can't be a racket. It has to be straight up. But it's not. It's not straight up at all. You have to be very, very technical, very astute to make money in the stock market. 90% of people lose money in the stock market because they don't understand what drives it. They don't understand the psychology of it. They have a conventional understanding. Oh, I buy this stock, it goes up, I sell it and make money. If you think like that, then you're with the 90% of people who lose in the stock market. They take your money and smile all the way to the bank.